Okay, today we're going to talk about Bitcoin. It is the 22nd of May 2025, and it's morning right now. It's 9:25 a.m. from in East Asia. So, okay, Bitcoin. I mentioned about Bitcoin a few times ago. I did a quick videos, short videos, and also some long ones about Bitcoin. When it was here, somewhere around here, when I mentioned that the momentum is slowing down and that if anyone were to enter Bitcoin when it was around 70,000 plus level, you should enter it around here. And now it is back to 109, 100. Yeah, the high is around 109,000 plus, I think, 110,000. So, yeah, Bitcoin. This is the weekly chart. You can see that the moving average is here, is slowly pointing upwards, which is a good thing. It indicates that this instrument, this cryptocurrency, is very strong. It's on its way upwards. These weekly charts, which is for the you can't even say it's a very long term. It's a intermediate long term. It's not very long. You have to look at a monthly chart if you want to look at a really long term. But then weekly chart will be sufficient for any trader. So yeah, this is where you see previous high. Where is it? Okay, the previous high is around here. This so it become a strong support and resistant area. So whenever there's a strong pullback here and the momentum dries up at this support area, is a very good entry point. You can see here. So any entry during this time, which I did a couple of videos back, that I recommend people to enter around here and start accumulating Bitcoin. It is pricey. Is 70,000 plus, about 80,000 per Bitcoin. But then it is after about a month or so, it is now back to 110,000. So it's not bad. It's not bad if you bought one Bitcoin here and you sell it around current level. You make about 30,000. So $30,000 in 1 month is a very good thing, at least for me as a trader. Yeah, it's a very good thing. $30,000. It goes a long way in my currency. So okay, weekly chart. You can see that after this pullback here, that the is a very normal pullback. After this pullback, the momentum's going upwards towards the positive side again, and it is retesting the previous high. So whether it will break the previous high, we have to look at it in the next couple of weeks. But for now, this is a very well supported trend. As you can see, the trend line. You don't really have to draw it perfectly in trend line because it's actually a zone area. I mentioned one of my shorts that I released, but the short is too short to make any real information, to cram any real information into it. So trend line is actually a zone instead, not really a. It's more like a zone. Okay, like here, it's like a zone like this. So anything that goes into this zone, as you can see, this one goes into this zone and bounce, go into this zone and bounce. So trend line is actually this one and not really a line. But then for simplicity's sake, people will use a trend line as a line instead. So these are strong support zones. So it's very well supported in the mid long term with a weekly chart. So it's a mid long term. So it's very good. You can see the momentum is very strong. All the candles are very big. So the upside momentum is very strong right now. If you try to enter here, I don't recommend because it is at the previous top here. kind of there's a risk that it might have some kind of pullback. So if you're trying to enter here, I don't recommend it. You might as well enter for any small pullbacks and then go back upwards. Let's see the daily chart. Daily chart is where you should time your entry. Okay, this is very nice. You can see this is the immediate trend. It breaks here. Then the secondary trend is here to here, which it also breaks here. So this is a very good entry point. Trend line is a very it's not really complicated, but then it needs some certain skills to actually draw it. You can draw a lot of trend lines based on this, but then you can draw all the way, as you can see here. This way is a trend line downwards, the main downward trend. It breaks here. This is where the trend line breaks, and then bounces a little bit and then goes back down again. So it's supported here. You can see all the long wicks. Check out my wicks about wicks on my shorts video. Okay, when you see this kind of long wicks, you see, it means there is very strong support in these areas. So this area here is a very strong support area. Every time it enters here, there is a bounce. You can see here. So every time there's a try to push it down, you'll just bounce back up. And then when your trend line goes down, okay, we draw the trend line first. Okay, I think we should make a video in the future about trend lines. You can see the trend line going down here. This is the main primary trend. The downward trend is broken here. Then the secondary downward trend is around here. You can see somewhere around here. So every time it touches this secondary trend, you'll have a pullback. You can see. So, but this time when it breaks this this trend line, there's no lower highs anymore. So your trend line will not. There's no way you can draw another trend line anymore. So this means that the trend is officially ended. The downward trend, because this is a very strong downward momentum trend, and it stops somewhere here, and when it breaks the trend line, and then when it goes up again, it creates a secondary trend line, which is not that steep. As you can see here, it's not that steep. And when it breaks this one, you can't draw any more trend line to the downside anymore, because it created a higher high. This is a higher high here already. So unless there's a smaller trend line, then maybe you can just continue draw the trend line downwards. But then this is not the case. When it breaks here, it indicates that it confirms that the trend is up. So if you are to enter here, is around 85,000 plus, or 86,000, somewhere around here. You will still make quite a lot of money here, because the momentum, you can see the moving average pointing upwards. The prices are going upwards, they're stepping upwards, making it respected the previous support areas, then goes back up. This is the high areas, which is this area. So it is breaking out from this area as well. Daily chart shows that it is very strong. So how do you enter this Bitcoin? It depends actually. If you are a long-term trader like me, I'm not really a very long-term. I prefer to look at a weekly chart first. I detect where is the main trend going in. So when there's a week in momentum here, I'll be accumulating, because all my position are very huge. So I enter my position around here, and then when there's a move upwards, I'll just follow the trend using this moving average. So when the momentum starts dying out, I'll be exiting. I won't really wait for the red candles. I'll most probably exit when the momentum slows down. Yes, there's a lot of fixed signals as well. Like this kind, I'll have exited here, and then when the momentum starts going strong again, I'll just re-enter here. There's no right to wrong about it. I do make a lot of mistakes in my trades, but then just keep your losses small and maintain your loss. Do not let it run wild. Just like here, when I suggested to enter here in my videos, I hope someone entered. I remember someone mentioned about entering here and then making some money from Bitcoin. That's a good thing. So yeah, when I enter from here, I'll just enter around this week area, which is around April, somewhere in April. Let's see. So when I decide to enter in April, so I'll most probably enter somewhere around here when the momentum slows down. Maybe around here, you see the momentum slows down. Maybe early April, I'll just exit, enter my position here, start accumulating, and then the position weaken further because this is the support areas. This support area, I'll most probably be entering here, especially when there's a lot of wicks here. It shows that the momentum is really, really weak here. So I'll most probably enter around here and then be holding it. I'm not really a breakout trader, so most probably I won't be entering here. But then I will create a video about CIS. CIS is a very good trader who is specialized in breaking out this kind of entering breaking out trades. He is a very good trader in this kind. But I think I figure out his method. So I'll create a video about CIS soon. I hope he don't mind me creating that. Okay. I'm not sure whether it's the real method that he used. He's been very discreet, but I did a lot of his previous entries and everything, which he mentioned on Twitter. I sort of like put them onto charts and I try to figure out why did he try to enter at that point. It does make sense. It does make sense, and he make a lot of money for doing that. So just not my kind of trade. I prefer to wait for a pullback, weak in momentum before entering. It's very universal. You can see here. This is the hourly chart. So if you plan on entering, you look at the weekly chart, it looks very good. So you go deeper in down below the time frames, go into daily chart or even weekly chart. You just look for a pullback like this kind of pullbacks, especially those that entered into the moving average range. You can just enter somewhere around these areas and then wait for it to go up. These are time entries. You can see any pullbacks will do. So if you are planning to trade, you enter somewhere around here in April, right? April. So just look for April. Okay, April is somewhere around here. This is our hourly chart, so we have to pull back quite a lot. Okay, April. So any pullbacks during April, see this double bottom and break of the neckline. So any pullbacks, significant pullbacks that touches this moving average or going near it, any significant pullbacks, you can enter these areas, like this one. All these significant entries, this one also. So you can just accumulate your line along these moving average areas. Anything that touches the 200, this 200 hour moving average. So yeah, you look at the bigger time frame, it's looking good. You intend to enter, so you just look for a entry point like this kind. You can either choose a daily 30 minutes or hourly chart or 15 minutes, depend on what how good you are in the lower time frames entry. So I prefer to use daily or hourly, which is also very good. So just enter when there's a pullback. There's a significant pullback, either this kind of a significant pullback or anything that goes near to the moving average, the longer 200 uh, 200 hour. This in this case is hour. 200-hour moving average, like this kind. When it goes, it doesn't matter whether it goes under or whatever, because this 200-hour is actually also a zone, like this kind of zone. So it's not really a line. So anything that can goes below it and then bounce back and goes, a lot of people get trouble by this kind of when they think about moving average as a line, they tend to have this kind of problems. They will think that, oh, okay, it breaks this line and then it should go down, right? But no, actually no. This is a very misleading notion in trading. Actually, this moving average is a zone somewhere around here, a zone. So this is a zone like this. It can be a higher zone or it can be lower zone, some kind of low zone like this. Something like the Bollinger Bands, right? So anything that goes into these kind of zones, that's why I say anything that goes near this moving average is a good buy for you. So like this kind, this is a very good buys. Let's see. So these are accumulation points for you to enter the stock. Whenever you see a good entry, slow in momentum in the weekly chart, and then you try to enter it from there, it just helps a lot, especially when you look at the weekly chart, hourly chart. So based on the hourly chart, there's a lot of profit taking. So expect some kind of move downwards. So anything that goes near here is a good entry. So if you intend to chase the trend, as we can say, the weekly chart, if you plan to chase the trend, expect it to break out and continue breaking out, you can actually chase the trend. So the hourly chart, all you have to do is go to the hourly chart in this Bitcoin. So this is a sign of a lot of selling, and it has gone up from this moving average quite a bit. Expect some kind of this kind of move, this kind of pullback. So if there's a pullback towards the moving average, you can buy here, and then wait for another move upwards, and then it depends on how much risk you intend to take. You can just sell it when it's going up, or you can just take profit when it's certain levels that are met. Depends on your trading style. So what I'm telling is, how do you actually enter on a smaller time frame? I will have to do another video about time frames as well. There's a lot. So please bear with me. I try not to make this video too long. This is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is definitely on the up move right now. It's getting hotter. So I will post this video a day after my recording, so that the algorithm or something like that to process it. So yeah, if you're trading Bitcoin, expect some kind of pullback in the hourly chart. But then weekly and daily shows very strong momentum. It's a very good crypto. So you can buy some if you have the money. It's around 110,000 now. I definitely don't have the money to do that at this moment. I do have some Bitcoin. I entered somewhere around here, when it's around 70,000. I posted a video and then I decided, oh well, I'll just buy some and see how it goes. So yeah, it's performing well. I'm quite happy with it. So I hope someone do manage to enter here with me, and hope for the best. Okay, I try not to make this video too long. Just subscribe my videos, share it out, and maybe like it, maybe. Okay, if you have anything to ask me, just write down the comments below, and check out my older videos. I do have quite a ton of videos that I posted out in the past few months, 2 months. So do check them out and like them, subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe and watch everything. There's a lot of information there. Okay, that's all.